Hello. Alrighty. Let's get started. What is up, gamers? I know that's cringe to say that, but I'm gonna do it anyway. The Further Chronicles of Flippin' Andy continues. Yes, my mildly piece of shit Andreas back at it again. So I am about 2/3 of the way through part 1 here, so I will be continuing on the unfortunate adventures of Andreas, who has punched Werner the doctor, and you know, we'll just see how it goes. So let's get back to save. I started something else to... Oh yeah, I was here. To take a bunch of screenshots, so I have like a bunch of saves. But yes, let me know if the sound or anything is weird. I think I have it still adjusted from last time, of the modulation of the writing and the music and stuff. Okay, so I think it is nighttime, and I put myself here to remind myself that I need to talk to Cecilia, I think? Is there something I can help you with? So last time I went into the library and I discovered the records of a nun who had something terrible done to her, and now I am talking to Cecilia about it. She warned me not to, but here we are. Yes. What did happen to Sister Matilda? Very horrible things happened to poor Sister Matilda. Lorenz, the primary fuckboy of this video game. Father Matthias, who was, of course, the former abbot before he died, and would suffer no consequences, but the abbot would have refused his continued patronage. Concealed the assailant's identity from Father Abbot and had Sister Matilda taken to an hermitage. Get involved. She stayed there until she recovered. Yeah, I mean, probably not. I don't think Sister Matilda killed the Baron, and even if I did, I would not point my finger at her. Let her do her thing. Sister Matilda is valid. I won't. I will not breathe a peep of this. I am not an asshole. Okay. I think all that's left for me to do is consider the evidence. Let's see, what do we got? So we have the Pharyngeal Vel. We have Here Lies Gerhard. Oh, I should go to the cemetery. I think this is the way to the cemetery. Still not very good at directions. I don't think this is the way to the cemetery. Let's go through the cloister. could look at the map. That would be the smart thing to do. Okay, where is the cemetery? There it is. Okay, so go through the cloister. Cemetery. Now, let's see. Where is Gerhard? Ooh. Ooh. Brother Gerhard's grave was disturbed recently. Ferenc must have buried something here. Need to dig it up. Somehow I doubt Father Gernot would give me permission. Why would Brother Volkbert lend me a hand? I don't know. I bet Otto would help. Otto seems to want to stick it to the man. Otto will get everything right. I love the fireflies. So mystical. I don't know that there are fireflies in Europe, though. I've only lived in the UK, so I can't speak to, like, continental European fireflies. But either way, I like it. Maybe they're just spirits. Okay, so let's go to sleep, I think. I don't think there is anything else to inspect at this hour. And then tomorrow will be a big day. Spooky. Everyone else is asleep. Keep expecting something spooky to happen. Something spooky! It's not that spooky. Voislav, what are you doing here at this hour? Insult the man! What is the matter? It's the Archdeacon. Oh! I clicked the wrong thing. Sorry about that. He's come early with an entire retinue in tow. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Questioning everyone. He expects to speak with you tomorrow at Nones. Who is with him? Several men-at-arms, a Catholic, an executioner. We need a Pentiment expansion where Andreas gets a couple more days. You know as well as I do the Baron was not a good man. I'm not saying he deserved what he got, just... Don't threaten the monk. Yeah, I won't. My lips are zipped. I would never. I'll do what I can. That wasn't nerve-wracking. I guess I'll go to sleep and hope that everything works out tomorrow. I need to make sure that I talk to the Ethiopian monk in the cloister so I can do his little story thing before my ass is grass. Oop, dream time. Oh boy. No St. Grobian on this ship. Ship of not fools. Ooh, amaze. Oh, Yosef. My dad! When are you coming home? Oh. How is business? Finishing a commission for the Imhoffs. You can see it when you get back. And you can show me your commissions. No pressure, Dad. Dang, Dad! If it weren't for the work I did for the rector, you would have never had the opportunity. Okay, 1 activity and 1 meal. So my activity will be get Otto to help me desecrate a grave, and the meal will be Ethiopian monk. Jiminy Christmas, Dad. Oh, my wife! My wife! Oh. I only have the picture of you, the one my brother Daniel made. Do you really? Yeah, what are you like? Oh! You'll imagine I'm wonderful or imagine I'm horrible. Either way, it's not fair to me, is it? The real you? None of us. Yeah. Hello, Sabine. Been back, Andreas. What is up, Prester John? It has been a minute. Yeah, Prester John, you hear about this shit? This is wild. Your friend Brother Piero is the abbot's only suspect. I know he couldn't have done it. How do you know? Socrates is going to help me analyze my situation. Inconceivable. It's fair, St. Grobian. Has to be a better explanation. I don't know. I think it's physically impossible, Grobian. Leave me alone. So what do you intend to do? Brought before the Archdeacon, I'll tell him what I know. Other people have motives to kill the Baron. I believe he will see more likely suspects than Piero. Why have I done this? I am just some visitor to this little town, and now I'm all wrapped up in this. So what's my motivation? Brother Piero is my ride or die, and I want to save him. That's what I'm here for. St. Grobian. Andreas doesn't help him known well. I just noticed that the roses on Beatrice's balcony are animated. They sort of sway with the breeze. Oh, and they are on this little bush, too. That's a nice little touch. Why does this shit for Brains Abbott? Yeah, well, he has a lot of money, Grobian, so, Well, Andre's cutting right to the quick there. Oh, no, the Abbey. Wiser, foolish, corrupt Archdeacon will be the first and possible finer arbiter of Piero's guilt. Andreas must win the Archdeacon to his side. Well, honesty is not going to do it. And thanks, Grobian. Authority? Yeah, I'm nobody. Wisdom? Yeah. Well then, guys, help me out here. That's... Hope lies in truth. Okay, gang, that's, very helpful. Oh yeah, I did find that stick. Aaron beat him savagely. I don't want to blame her for this thing. understanding is that it was simply an argument about trespass that got out of hand. Yeah, should an aged widow not live out her remaining days in peace? Shit's not fair, gang. That man does not sit idly by while injustice flourishes around it. St. Grovian, you're killing me. Establish a motive for the widow, but there's another matter that requires inquiry. While women and men are equal in most natures, women are weaker in strength, and she is very old and couldn't even reach the wall to hang stuff up on it herself. Very poetic. Sister Matilda. I don't suspect Sister Matilda, and even if I did, I wouldn't tell you. My lips are sealed. Never, ever. She could kill him 3 times, and I would still never convict her. To the Abbot's Library after dark. Saw some monks get nasty. I sure did, Prester John. Well, yes, St. Grovian. Got it. Might she have killed? I haven't found a plausible weapon. Motive alone will not convince the Archdeacon. I have to find a weapon. The others... Friar Ferenc, yup. Shared a fascination with occult texts. Baron was pressuring the friar into performing a ritual for him. I have a feeling that I will find the weapon when I dig up grave. Did you come by this knowledge? Snooping. How else would I come by this knowledge? Forget the soul. He could have been defrocked, excommunicated, and even killed. He still might be. Better to stay stupid and ignorant, that's what I say. Beatrice says, yeah, you're doing a great job at that. Yeah. Whether the proclamation was made by a bishop of Paris or the Pope himself, the danger remains. Friar Ferenc feared the loss of his status, his life, and even God's grace. Didn't have killed for less. No, I haven't found anything, but I will! Stay tuned, gang. I won't get to tell you about it, but... I will, don't worry. Yeah, I haven't dug into Lucky's situation. I did in another playthrough, and he's another one that, like Matilda, I would never... How dare you even accuse him of killing this man? Even if he totally did kill this man, I would never point my finger at him. It's totally justified. Worthy mystery. I hope you can give me some insight other than 3 different conflicting areas of suggestions. One more thing, you will be summoned to tell him what you know, but you need not tell him everything. Yeah, I am not going to mention Matilda. Lies of omission. Not saying something is not necessarily a lie. No point in throwing everyone waist deep into the shit. Will follow my own conscience, and my conscience says Matilda is safe. I will do my best. I'm sad that we don't get the Grovian sequence every time I wake up. I want all the fools dancing about. I think that animation needs more clay. Time to get back to work solving this mystery. Good morning, Ursula. Good morning, Ava. Oh, the spinning bee! Oh no, I forgot. Aww. Oh, but I need to dig up a grave. I hope they won't be mad at me. Where is Otto's house? go up to the mill, too. I haven't done that yet. Kill Peter. Oh no, if I come down here, they're going to make me do the spinning bee, and I don't have time for that because I have to dig up a grave. Let's see the widow. What's up? Apparently not. Goodbye. I think the only way I can do more with the mill is... Okay, what's up? Yeah, I've never heard of Martin. Ugh, this guy's an asshole. Yeah, fuck off. I didn't like you in the first place. I think this is a dead end. Yep. I feel bad for not talking to all these people. Spinning bee and dinner with the lucky were the last two things I did. Yeah, I know I really do want to do the spinning bee, but I feel like if I don't dig up the grave, then I won't have as strong a case for Ferenc, and I don't want the Archdeacon coming for Matilda or for Otilia. Let's see what little Paul's up to. Hi. You're not a farmer. Why are you living with the farmers? No time for crafts. We have bodies to desecrate. Exactly. Oh. Mine, painting, calligraphy. How do you get money? Art is a job, just like being a miller is a job. Uh-oh. My dad says drawing's stupid. Oh. That's wrong. Oh. Do it where Dad can't see. He gets mad. My dad doesn't like some of the things I do either. Oh, can I tell you a secret? Oh, good influence! Sometimes I draw on the ruins in the meadow where Dad can't see. The Romans would have been honored. They did love defacing monuments. Don't worry about it. What do you draw? Cats. Aww. Probably shouldn't be talking to you. Dad won't like it. Yeah, Dad's a grade A dickhead. Which I know from other playthroughs. I have not spoken to him in this one. But let's just do it while we're here. I am the Gertner's border. Okay, we can be aggro with this guy right off the bat. I don't want to have this bounce back at the Gertners, though. So, yeah, I'll just be less aggro. Yeah. Good move, Peter. Yeah, whatever. Yay, particularly less tokens. Yeah. Oh, Leonard, you're such an asshole. I'll correct him. Jesus Christ. Constructed in exacting detail from Dutch specifications. The gem of the Alps. And I'm an asshole about it. And I'm gonna make it everyone's problem. Yeah. Deuces. Yeah, I'm glad I was a good influence. I will talk to Elsa. Grace Mailer. I'm not a master yet. Okay, thank you. Hard work. Poor Elsa. That's me. It must be very exciting. They have treated me well. They are my friends. Oh, they're both wonderful. I apparently have not clicked on Ilpeter yet. It's funny to see the white patches in folks as they get older. Yep. Ursula brings some joy to the household, though. Oh, sweet Ursula, I love you so much. Such a lovely little girl. Yeah, he does seem like a good kid. Aw. Jesus Christ, Leonard. I wish that Leonard weren't such a dick. What am I doing? I need to find Otto. Oh, if I talk to Klaus, he's gonna say, "Why don't you come for lunch?" And I'm gonna say, "I have to do something else." Oh, maybe not. Cool. There's Lucky. I don't think I've been to Northtown. Oh, there's my good buddy. My good buddy Werner, who, no harm has ever come to at my hands. Let's see if he tries to fight me. You look like shit, Werner. Oh, great. Yeah, no surprise there. Uh-huh. Yeah, you really didn't have to do that. I mean, he kinda did. I did headbutt him. Well, that went about as well as it could have. At least he didn't try to stab me. Where does Otto live? Up here. Andrus, how are you, my man? Good time. Oh, this is the new mini-game! Oh, yay! Too many irons in the fire. Yeah, the new update, or patch, or whatever, adds this, smithy minigame. So, let's go. Here, take the shoe in the toes. Hot parts on the shoe on the anvil, and I'll hit it with the hammer. Aha. Yay! Hey, I made a horseshoe! Next. Yeah, hopefully no time passes making horseshoes. He did say, "Do you have a minute?" which usually indicates, like, time passing, but... Yeah, this wasn't in the game when you did your playthrough, Wander Stibbins. It's new with this patch, and I was not sure if my game had updated to have this patch, so I'm excited to do some ironworking. Sure would be nice to have someone help me out here every day. Have you considered a child? Well, yeah. Anyway. Otto, where are you? That's not where you... Oh, this is where you live! Otto, my man! Let's desecrate a grave! The world lost a great man. Yeah, he Well, I think that that is probably a positive for Otto. I sure do need something. Let's not push that. Why? Something more than a dead monk? Weird place to hide something, but then again, it's not every day people go digging around in the graveyard. Do you talk to the abbot about this mischief? No. I knew Otto would be up for it. Yeah. Let's go, Otto. Otto, the real MVP. Satisfying to make things with my hands. Otto looks more like Dürer, in my opinion, than Andreas looks like Dürer. I think it's his straight hair. Again, if you haven't Googled, like, Albrecht Dürer self-portrait, like, that is a fine man. The only carpenter in Tassing keeps you busy. Which is also interesting, because Dürer made so many woodcuts, so carpenter, woodcut, works with wood. Yeah. Oh. Just you hide if Brother Matthew suddenly shows up in the cemetery. What makes you think that could happen? You don't have my chat showing. There we go. Oh, now I can't. Nope. Okay, bye. Let's actually hide that layer. I didn't realize I could do that. I am such a fucking noob. But I do want to see the chat. I'm such a this safe. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. It's a few years ago, and my dad doesn't trust a doctor as far as he can throw him, but thanks. Actually, let's bring that chat back, just in case. I have fucked up. I don't know if any of you folks out there also do Twitch streaming. I am very new at it, and I just use like the basic, let's see. Yeah, the very basic, like, Twitch thing. So let's actually show this. Let's move that down here. Make it little, because I don't want it to cover the screen. Let's see. Okay. That looks like shit. I'm sorry, this is not fun. Let's try this a little bit better. Okay, that's fine. Save. Yeah, I don't know what happens if you, like, pay for Twitch stuff. I assume it has a better interface and more options, but, this is just where I'm at. Yeah, so back to Otto, digging a hole. Many people in Tassing are struggling, peasants especially. We have heard that. You know, if they get a bad price from the miller, Mr. Dickhead himself, it's exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about. Not just him, the law, imperial law, it's what gives him the power, so maybe the laws have to change. Yeah. Well away from the peasants' problems. Good thing you came to Tassing, you can get a real education in how the world works. Anyway, back to digging. Gonna take a while. Okay, so now I can do other stuff. It's not lunchtime yet. Could I still go do the spinning bee? No, I can't. I have to look at all the stuff in the graveyard. Okay. Father Matthias is here. Nedstone. Most of the abbots are in the crypt or under the church. I took a look at them while inspecting the foundations with Endris. Cowandaw says, I don't stream, but I think the usual option for fancy Twitch UI options is to route your streaming through OBS and have all your UI stuff be in OBS. Yeah, that makes sense. I am just a simple noob. I am going to try to figure out this frickin' chat window, though. This is pissing me off. I want the chats to, like, not stick around after auto-remove messages? Remove after whatever seconds. Excellent. Excellent. I knew that if I clicked enough buttons, something would happen. Anyway, Kirsau's built on top of an old Roman fort, not cheap to maintain. I'm surprised the abbey doesn't have enough money to pay for a new tomb. I heard that the abbot and prior arguing back when I repaired the scriptorium roof. Whatever problems Kirsau's having, they've been going on a while. Skellington. Fairly recent. These were donated by her descendants. Brother Jakob from Cologne. Did you ever meet him? Spoke a couple times. He was a funny man. Not the only one of these monks with a sense of humor. Aw. Yeah, he sounds like fun. Some of them aren't so bad. Yeah, Otto says, yeah, whatever. Jakob had a gift for manipulating his features and his voice to imitate the other monks. A man like that is wasted in an abbey. Could be a jester in a royal court. Mater Brunhilde. A Batissa? Huh. Given the age, I guess she's long been moved to the abbey crypt by now, which may or may not have a secret passage to the library. Want me to speed up? Otto, my man, I'm sorry. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, sisters. Uh-oh, sisters. Short, angry bug coming this way. Oh. Matthew is not gonna like this. I should hide, but I'd be putting Otto in a tough spot. He'll be pissed if he has to deal with Matthew on his own. I'm not gonna leave Otto floundering. Otto is my home slice, and I'm not gonna abandon him in an open grave. We're digging up a grave, how are you? Yeah, why would it not be? I didn't coerce anyone. The abbots approved this. It's fine. Yeah, I didn't think that would fly. I don't know what I could have done, but I didn't do it. I'm terribly convincing. It's the hat. It gives me an air of authority. Yeah, I am mistaken. I'm going to speak with the abbot about this immediately. Yikes. Otto approves. Okay. Well, I am already in trouble, so let's see what else I can look at in here. Sister Maria the librarian. was a boy when she passed. My father spoke well of her, though. Said she reminded him of his own grandmother, a sweet woman who loved the Lord. Expect the abbot will have her dug up soon. Yeah, it is kind of creepy. The monks are quite old. Hey, you're done. Good job. Looks fine enough decay notwithstanding, but someone stuffed a sack up under his ribs. Ew. Without any blackmail in my hat, Matt. Oh, ouch. Oh, because you had already done the Ethiopian monk story where the little girl steals the hat. Oh boy. Just nothing. Bald-headed artist. Okay, what was in this ribcage? Some nasty shit. What a strange collection of objects. Strange how? Like, what? Anything being in a ribcage other than, like, organs and stuff is pretty weird. They were plated with precious metals and an engraved silver chased rod and a golden plate. And there's symbols of the zodiac on it. Some script I don't recognize, and a knife! Why would someone bury them here? Because they are verboten. Blood in some of the symbols on this rod. Tried, but not that old. Barrick tried cleaning this, but wasn't able to remove all the blood. Yikes. Otto, my man. We're in some deep shit. I should find someone to eat with, and I know just who. Not Ferenc! Although maybe I should talk to him. Let's see what he has to say. If he invites me for dinner, I'm just gonna say, no. Piero, I never would have thought him the type. What would have possessed him? Nothing, he didn't do it. Yeah, Sebat will be in the cloister. Should I threaten this man? Where did you get that? Yeah, let's not indicate that I was snooping around in your house. To coerce me into performing a ritual to help him with a condition. I think it was the French disease. Yeah, I was right. I was looking at his wiener. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Mercury might explain his cavalier attitude towards our mutual interest. He seemed to believe he was untouchable. I am aware that I can be touched. Here at the Kiersau Scriptorium, one of the few of its kind left in Christendom, and if you've missed the earlier streams, by this point in European history, a lot of manuscript production, if it was being done at all, was taking place in urban centers by professional scribes and professional artists rather than monks toiling away in an abbey. And these professional scribes and artists, like Andreas, would be paid for their money, they would take commissions, and they weren't particularly religious necessarily. So by the 1500s, a lot of book production had already moved to, yes, Paternoster Row, exactly. By the 1500s, a lot of that had moved, and a lot of book production was print. We are out of the incunable era, which is roughly 1450 to 1500, sort of the early days of the printing press, which is why Klaus Drucker is in town, and why he is sort of doing what he's doing and able to make a profit. So it's interesting to have these two traditions existing side by side, because for a long time they did. When the printing press was invented, when Gutenberg made innovations with movable type, the manuscript tradition didn't just stop. People didn't immediately switch to making printed books. There was a long crossover period when manuscripts and printed books were being made side by side, and early printed books were all finished by hand. in the Gutenberg Bible and in the Nuremberg Chronicle and in any of those like big famous incunabula, you often see letters that are the decorative letters at the beginning of sections are hand illuminated or hand rubricated. They hadn't quite figured out the most efficient way of printing in color yet, so all of those colorful additions and the gold had to be added in later by hand. So the scriptorium is one of the few left of its kind because printing. Modest though the abbey may be, our library contains works on subjects rarely found beyond its walls, certainly not in the same place. Men of certain academic interest, it is perhaps the only place we may meet and discuss them. Yet he threatened to expose you. The Baron's interest was more than academic. When he wished to make it practical, I said, heck no. Is that all? I have duties I really should attend to. I am not going to threaten this man anymore because I think he is my suspect of choice. Let's find the cloisters. I'm bad at navigation. I'm in the church. Christie, Old Bailey, dormitory, tower. Is there anything ever up in the tower? I think I've been up there a couple times and it's just tower. Just some bells, which I don't think I can interact with. It's just a nice view. Oh, I like that sunbeam. That's pretty. But let's go downstairs. Andreas is getting his legwork in. Here we go. Cloister. Yes. Lunchtime with Sebat. I am too. It sucks. Do not know him well, but I find it hard to believe he could have killed the Baron. Yeah, same. Yeah, did you see anything? No. Spend my time reading in the courtyard, but the rain made that impossible. The brothers are friendly. I do not know them well enough to speculate. I'm sorry. That might be far from your mind, but have you considered my offer to eat with you and the townspeople? I sure have, my good man. Ugh, a little bread is required. This is making me hungry for Ethiopian food. In my playthrough, at least, the detective part of the story was less whodunit and who seems like a big enough jerk that I don't mind them throwing under the bus. Yeah, that was the story of my first playthrough, too. I think I'm kind of doing basically the same thing in this one as I did in the other one. But, like, I don't want to throw anybody else under the bus! Yeah, I will talk to Gret and see if she wants to come along. Where should we meet you? Yay! Let's do this really cool thing. Sebot's like, oh my god, who are all these people? All the mothers from Tassing and their children? Yep. Well, maybe not all of them, but a goodly number. Teddy says Hans is too big for stories. Yeah, he would have enjoyed it. I may have said something about your books. With stories of your homeland? Oh, little typesetting Bertold. I like stories. Maybe a little too much. Tell a story, but let's pray together and eat. Oh, Ursula, sweetest baby in the world. Are you allowed to eat in the Shrine of St. Moritz? What if you get crumbs on the hand? Amen. Okay, time to munch. My Ulrich always said that bread brings people together. Yeah, I think there would be some real trouble in Tassing if you ever ran out of rye. Let's see. Cheese, or bread? Let's start with cheese. Oh, and there are almonds, I forgot. And Father Thomas, you do love that rye. It is an underappreciated bread. Father Guerneau would eat wheat bread. White bread. Eppet is a very important man. Oh, I would kill for some injera right now. I might order Ethiopian food after this playthrough. Eat it for almost every meal. As you love the bread of your home, I miss mine. Wash it down with some almonds. I don't think there are ever any consequences for eating the wrong thing first. It's the recipe, maybe we can make it. Fine grain that does not grow here called teff. I hope... Well... Both of these seem a little bit mean, like, get out of here, or is this not good enough for you? Yeah. Perhaps a day will come when I miss the type of rye of Tassie. It's a great danger that comes with the blessing of travel, living a life between worlds. Wash it down with that good old rye. I don't want to talk about bread anymore. Ursula. Yes, let's get into the manuscript. Children, have you ever seen a Bible? Likely they had not ever seen a Bible, especially the peasant children. Bibles and printed books and manuscripts were crazy expensive in this period. They may have seen one from a distance in the church, but likely not this close. Anna says Father Thomas probably has one, yeah. So in church they would have seen Father Thomas with a big old Bible. And Paul, who is the son of the very rich miller, says that his dad has one, which makes sense because he's very rich. This is a Bible from my home that I brought to give the abbot. Do you have a favorite story to illustrate from the Bible? Let's see. Oh, the Annunciation is my favorite. Every mother fears for the safety of her children. This seems appropriate for a crowd of mothers. Even the ordinary kind are too much. Jesus feeding the multitudes. Fish and loaves! My mom and dad make loaves. Oh, this is so pretty! Oh, Jacob wrestling the angel. This is from our Bible, how we tell the story of how Jesus fed thousands from only a few fish and a few loaves of bread. So this spread is very much it's similar to what happened with Andreas and Illuminata in the sort of very early days of the game, where he and Illuminata were sort of among the illuminations and the printed books. Except this time everyone is among an Ethiopian manuscript, which this is a very, very accurate representation of what Ethiopian manuscripts looked like in this period. Ethiopian manuscripts come from a very sort of not conservative in a political way, but conservative in a historical way, kind of tradition, where they created these books with the same techniques and the same materials and the same style for centuries. So if you see an Ethiopian manuscript that was created last year, it'll look very similar to a medieval Ethiopian manuscript like this one. So it's really exciting to see how the Obsidian folks incorporated that non-European manuscript tradition into this game. It would have been very easy to just say, like, and these are illuminated Christian manuscripts from Germany and England and France and whatever, and just sort of ignore the fact that Ethiopia has this incredibly rich manuscript tradition. In many cases, manuscripts survive there in numbers that they don't necessarily do in Europe. So it's really a cool aspect of this game that I'm really glad I made time to touch on. This is from our Bible, how we tell the story of how Jesus fed thousands from only a few fish and a few loaves. Why is everyone brown? Because where I'm from, everyone looks like me. Why? Because we are all as God has made us. I know Tassing seems big to you, but the world is so much bigger than we can imagine. Many people of many different colors all over the world. Places where no one looks like you or me. Anna's little wide eyes. Flanders, I saw ships arrive from the New World. People look and dress very differently from us, differently from Brother Sebat. We make art out of gold that is so beautiful it outshines the greatest works of the Christian world. Bertold is like, yeah, what about this murder? Poor Sebot's like, oh. Oh. Sebot's going on a facial journey. Sorry, Marie. Can't shield them from the world forever. Did not know him, Bert, but do you know the story of Lazarus? Nope. You will. He was a friend of Jesus. He became sick and he died. Ursula, my god. Hat. Uh-oh. I feel my spidey senses are tingling. My hat senses. Jesus brought his followers to Lazarus' tomb. He prayed to God, and when they opened the tomb, Lazarus emerged, returned from the dead. Anna? Jesus can bring people back from the dead? Jesus will all bring us all back from the dead. Oh my god, this is like, I'm hearing Jaws music in the background. I'm gonna see if I can screenshot her stealing my hat. Don't know if it'll work. Yoink! I'll see if that came out. Anna's kleptomania arc begins! Yes, this is something that continues through the next 2 parts of Pentiment. I saw nothing. Just a sweet, innocent girl. Even the Romans? Let's see if I can paste this somewhere first, and then we can continue. Oh, I didn't get it. Darn. It got her blinking and swiping the hat. Okay, so, back to the game. Aw. Romans 2. Oh. Ursula's the cutest character. Why did you ask about the Romans? Oh, the Roman ghost. Romans below the mill, they're Roman, and they all died a long time ago. I saw one come out the other night. They were in white like Lazarus. Yeah, I have like 5 screenshots of the Ethiopian manuscript, but like I wanted one of the hat snatch. Stop telling stories, Paul. Well, I mean, I saw a ghost too, so this is not wrong. Probably just someone slinking around after dark. No, I think I saw a ghost. Same place. Or Sebot. Between the murder and the ghost and hat stealing going on. Leaving for Rome soon, but I'm glad to have spent some time with you and your children. Don't forget to stop by the bakery. Jakob has arrived. I should go talk to people in town before I do anything. I'm definitely not gonna accuse Ottilia, even though I feel like the case against her is pretty good. But, like, that seems cruel, and she's just an old lady. And again, like, if she did kill him, seems like she had good cause. Nothing after here. I haven't spent too much time in the forest. Smokey's home. Is Smokey home? Hey, Smokey's home! I don't think I have ever been able to talk to Smokey in part 1. Hey! Oh, Smokey. Adam. What's up? I don't remember. Just stay out here in the forest near the kiln. I bet I draw with charcoal all the time as an artist. Anything I can do for you? Yeah. Nature guy, Andreas. Is there something you needed? No, just saying hi. Until next time. What's up, Voxlov? You're not local. Smokey, a friend? I've never heard of this guy. He let me stay with him, so suppose he is. Ah, Romani. Most folk despise anything that's different. Incredible diversity in nature. That seems belittling to call him nature. Search to find what is different. It's the differences in an artist's style that makes their work unique. Yes, I am the artist staying in Curacao. Nice to meet you. I am Voxlov, a tinker. Sharpen knives, mend small things, that sort of thing. Do the people of Tassin need much tinkered? Everybody needs tinkered. I wonder mostly that I can find a bit of work wherever I go. Came to see Kiersauf's library. Hoped for one of the monks to read them to me, but the abbot wouldn't let me in. You wouldn't know it at first, but Smokey is the biggest gossip in all of Tassing if you choose to have supper with him. In my initial playthrough, like, I kept coming to see the Smokey area, and he was, like, never here. So, like, I didn't even come back in part 2, and then in part 3, like, I finally found Smokey, and I was like, oh my god, it's Smokey! So I guess I'll have to play through a third time I'll do Smokey playthrough. But the abbot would not let Voxlov in, which does not surprise me because he is a dickhead. He does seem like an angry man. He threatened to expel me from Tassing. That also doesn't surprise me. Looking for a text about the elements. If primordial, as Aristotle says, then God didn't create them. They exist with him since the dawn of time. This seems like a dangerous line of thinking, my man. That is a fascinating idea, but Genesis clearly says that the Lord created the heavens and the earth. Oh, I don't want to encourage him and get him in trouble. Springs the presence of the angels and demons before the creation of the world. Of the 5 elements, angels are fire and air, and demons are water and earth. The world was ether before the Lord formed it. That's why Satan appeared as a snake. Oh, interesting. He has a great deal to say about Prior Farrick and occult rituals in the forest. Well, I feel even less bad about picking Farrick for this playthrough then. Never considered it that way before. Be careful, Voxlov. Yeah, let's tell him to be careful. Thank you for your concern. Anyway, get back to work. Bye! Well, Smokey, in another reality. Let's find the widow. Thomas, what's up? Not too much. I don't want to talk to you guys. Well, that's not too much more that can happen before I accuse someone. Okay, so it's just saying hello. Hello. Oh, and that's a dead end. No, I'm lost. Okay. Nope, come down here. I did 2 in my first playthrough, and then so I'm like trying to be extra careful this time. What a terrible thing to just come up in the mural. It was just like, no! Attilia, oh man. I guess I'll just go. Go this way first. I don't think I can still make the spinning bee. Yeah. I hope no one's mad at me for skipping out on that. Otto, my man! Thanks for digging up that grave! You're a lifesaver. Okay. Pull the trigger. That's not the way I wanted to go. I haven't finished the game yet, though. I did caution Ursula in Act 3. That's probably for the best. I don't know, like, how much cautioning it takes for spoiler thing to happen. I hope that, yeah, because I like encouraging her to be curious and interested in all this stuff, and it's so spoilery and sad. It was like, I gasped so hard when that came up on the mural. It was just like, what? Rudiger, what's up? Yeah. Okay, so Scary Man is in... Oh boy. Andreas, have you seen Brother Rudiger? I just did! He was just right there! Wow, so no one has seen him since then. You think something's happened? Oh. Oh. I didn't threaten you guys! What? I didn't threaten these guys! I ran away! That's weird. Huh. That's strange. I would never threaten these guys. This is a cursed playthrough. Need to find the chapter house. I can't believe it thinks that I threatened them. I'm very upset about this. What are you guys doing here? You must be waiting for the ruling from the guy. Huh. Nope. Andreas. Do you think I am unaware of your actions around this abbey? In the past few days, you were mistaken. Attended the examination of Baron Rothvogel's body when I forbade you from being in the abbey. Yeah, thanks, Werner. Made matters worse by insulting Dr. Stultz. Yeah, well, he was an asshole, so... Brother Florian is a Benedictine monk. He had no pride to enter. I did break his nose. Oh, no. You were such a dick. Such a stick in the mud. I did not rely so heavily on Brother Florian's skills, I would expel him from the abbey for his complicity. Well, you're such a jerk. Exhumed the corpse of one of the brothers of this abbey. Yeah, I sure did. Yeah, I knew Otto would not come out smelling like a daisy of this either. Dr. Stultz has an ego about as fragile as wet toilet paper. He sure does. Yeah, I don't want to threaten this man. Let's just not point any fingers. No, I will not be welcome in Kyrso after my commission is completed. No surprise. You wouldn't have accepted an apology in the first place. Not to perjure yourself. There must be a way to... Is there a way to, make Gernot like you at the end? Like, if you just completely suck up to the church and, like, say, oh, Lucky did it, or Ottilia did it, like, would he say, and thanks for all your help? Or would he just always be a jerk? Let's not provoke Jakob here. Beastos has some commissions for wealthy patrons, and I need the money before I return to Nuremberg. Oh, there's an achievement for making friends with everyone at the Abbey. I don't know if I'll be able to swing that one. Maybe I'll do Smokey and Abbey friend playthrough. Some commissions from wealthy patrons. Okay. What was my relation to Baron Jerkwad? Incidental acquaintances. Yeah, I didn't know him at all. Confident, overbearing, used to getting what he wants. Yeah. Do you think someone would kill him for that? I mean, somebody did, so... I don't remember if he thanks you exactly, but if you don't offend him enough, you stay as a guest in the Abbey in Act 2 instead of at the inn. Interesting. Huh. That's why the dormitory's there. I always wondered, because, like, nothing happens in the dormitory unless you do that, I guess. Huh. Interesting. Baron Rothvogel was murdered here in this very room. Your no is wrong. Seems unlikely that a man of his age and temperament would murder the Baron. He was discovered in flagrante delicto. Well, let's not sass Jakob here. Okay, I guess sassing Jakob is saying anything. Here are the reasons to resent the Baron, the loss of his work, the insistence on discovering the writings. If I were to, like, accuse Lucky after this with, like, no evidence and just say, like, he did it, would the Archdeacon say, like, no, he didn't, there's no evidence of this? Or would he just be like, if you say so? Or would he say, you know, like, it's clear that this other person has a lot more evidence against them, so Lucky's fine, don't worry about it. That would be an interesting playthrough. As for his age and infirmity, I myself has read many cases of man of blah 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 blah. Piero would never. In spite of the curious circumstances, Brother Piero is the most plausible perpetrator. I would like to question that assumption. Something that suggests someone else could have... Yes, sir. Yeah, so, like, if I selected Lucky here, would he just be like, oh, yeah, of course. What if I accused Martin? Let's just see where this goes. He absconded with some of the Baron's valuables. Silver ring, a gold ring, bunch of stuff, some money... I hope this doesn't force my Act 2 playthrough. Thief, but also a coward. Okay. Let's just believe Sleeping Dog's lie. Not treating him as a serious suspect. Okay. I want to see how these other lines of questioning go. Archdeacon Essler would weigh the total amount of evidence for each suspect that you name. Lucky won't be particularly happy in Act 2. Fair enough. Let's see. I just want to see what happens. I hope I don't regret this. I'm gonna freaking close the game if it's like, okay, let's execute Ottilia. He proposed this when we killed the Baron. He was on the prime of his life, but certainly a robust man. Let's see, let's see. Okay, I guess he's going to elaborate, even if I don't necessarily want him to. Yeah, let's leave it at that. Yeah, let's go, Ferenc. It is extraordinary, but I have a lot of occult shit that points to him. Well, I just dug up a body. That's some pretty extraordinary evidence. I do have proof of this. In it, the prior mentions he will not perform a ritual for the Baron, even if the Baron does follow through on a threat to implicate him to Inquisitors in Innsbruck. How do you believe Prior Ferenc killed him? Found a silver rod with blood on it. I bet if I picked the occult background, I would know what this silver rod is. How did I come to possess this item? Well... Oh, don't sass. Oh... He knows, my man. Who else? Again, I would never implicate Matilda. I think that there is an achievement for implicating Matilda because, like, nobody does it. And I will not be getting that achievement. Anything else that might shed some light on this case? His brother Florian told you about the note he found in the Baron's clothing. Who is the innocent? Whoever wrote it was a talented scribe. Brother Adok and Brother Guy are scribes, but neither of them are that talented. Style is different. It's unlike Adok and Guy's writing. Seems it will remain a mystery. Until it won't. Of course. Uh-oh, so maybe I did implicate her. Oh, okay, I can pick. Oh boy. It would be impertinent of me. Okay. Who do you believe? One of 3 or 1 of 10? Well, let's go. Behavior on the Baron's may have had a motive, but Prior Ferenc had the most to lose. I know in my heart that Brother Piero was innocent. This might piss him off. No reaction. Uh-oh. Suppose I wanted to see how this ends. Yeah, I believe it! It's the trial. That Archdeacon read off all the charges and found him guilty. It's about to be too late to matter, but I think Ferenc is pronounced Ferenc in Hungarian. Oh, that makes sense. Well, they'll talk about it in part 2 and say, oh, Brother Ferenc, who did this horrible thing. Worked with him every day. He was obsessed with dark magic. It was only a matter of time. I mean, out of the available folks, I think Ferenc is the best bet. This has sowed the seeds of anger in Peter. Otto, my man. Aha! Oh, poor Brother Ferenc. I do feel bad about this. Oh, little Anna hiding behind her mom. Executioner, carry out his duty. I'm gonna look away, because I watched this on my first playthrough, and it is pretty intense. I will let you know if you haven't seen it. He doesn't get the head off in the first swing. Well, our messy business is complete. Decapitation! Igirno, fuck off. Didn't say anything that wasn't true. Yeah, you told me already. Delightful. No. Has the time come for me to leave? It has. Sad parting, but inevitable. Grown beyond this old abbey and become a master in my own right. Oh, sweet Piero. My masterpiece is complete, yes! Oh, I love this! This is so good! It is a masterpiece, truly worthy of the word. And again, this is based on the Très Riche de Duc de Berry, which is a French manuscript executed in the early 1400s by the Limburg brothers. Three brothers who were illuminators and scribes and are really respected as like the height of manuscript illumination talent. And this is based on one of the calendar pages from the Très Riche. And you can see actually on the facing page over here, KL for calends, which is the Latin word for calendar. And all along the side here you can see different saints' days and different feast days, as well as November. And then I love this touch over here, it's the Gertners! They can't go into the forest and they've fenced it off, and Piero will tell us more about that. It appears you took my advice to heart. He's depicting November as it is. And there's little Andreas! It's so cute! Put yourself into the work, not choose to interpret another artist's work, but to transform it into something true. Big Jorg! Shows the world as it is, as you have seen it, even if it's not what we may want to see. Oh, and the mill! I didn't notice that before. That's interesting. Love the little snails. Oh, Piero. What's this? Oh, it's the thread puller. Do not return here. I'm glad you agree, Piero. There, while I was investigating. Someone who knew the darkest secrets of the town. at threads. Frightening thought, but who would do such a thing? I wish I knew. Hope that you will have time to visit me once or twice in your travels. You must have faith that better days lie ahead for all of us. It's so sad. Oh, sweet Caspar. Are you alright, Master Andres? Oh, Caspar. Nothing to be done about it now. Hey! It's her bald ass. I've been in Nuremberg for these last 7 years. Nuremberg for a few years, but I received some lucrative commissions abroad. Oh yes, my second background. Let's see. So, I don't remember what my other... I'm Flemish, which has been changed to the Low Countries now. I know Polish, bits of Czech and Hungarian. France or Aragon. Let's do Poland. I like Poland. Yay, Poland! I've been to Poland once and I loved it. The food was just so good. I really want to go back. Interesting man, you don't meet many Jews and nobility in Poland or elsewhere. Oh, this is interesting. He is kind of... I have spoilers about everything. I've read all of the, everything, and there are so many spoilers, and I'm going to shut up now. Provided the king doesn't have a change of heart. Surprised you care at all. In spite of your extensive travels and success, you're still not welcome in Curacao. Abbott has not forgotten what happened. 7 years isn't all that long. Foreshadowing! I understand why Father Abbott expelled you from the Abbey. What were you expecting? Heroes welcome? No, but you're being a jerk to me. Funhouse. Snail. I've learned that the cat and dog over here are Josh Sawyer's pets, the director of the game. The cat's name is Sesame, which is so sweet, and I don't know what the dog's name is, but Sesame is very cute. Hospitality is a virtue, Brother Gee. Holy crap. Yeah, that's fine. Golden hand, I'll tell him, but I can't imagine he'll care. Caspar, that is the question of the hour. God bless you, now fuck out of here. Part 2 is so rough. I didn't think I would be playing much of part 2 tonight, but I've still got half an hour before the 2-hour mark of streaming, so let's just see how far we get. That monk was unhappy to see me. Yeah, and in half an hour I will order some Ethiopian food. Why, it was the abbot so angry with me. Oh, why wasn't he? Into my stay in Tassing, there was a murder at Curacao Abbey. Maybe I'll tweet that I'm starting part 2. I've been bad at social media today. I meant to make a Instagram post and I didn't. Where is that tweet? There we go. Maybe I'll take a little picture. Help convince the investigating archdeacon that the room... A long time ago. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to lie to Caspar, though. He's executed Caspar says you got someone killed. I wonder if I can take a selfie in front of this. Probably not. Ooh. Nope. Let's do this. Home Alone face. And I got someone killed. That's a terrible picture, but yes. Anyway. So, yes, Caspar, my darling, beloved cinnamon roll, I did get someone killed. Oh, Caspar. God, it's so hard to play part 2 again. Oh, why didn't I mention it before? Because it's the subject, my love. Hard situation. Make some difficult choices. It was not exhilarating. I was very stressed out. Why did we come here if you're not welcome? I'm not looking forward to going back to Nuremberg. It's commissioned some obscene vanity piece under the pretext of a religious scene. They just want to celebrate themselves and their wealth. This is kind of a common artistic commission, is altarpieces in which the commissioners pay the artists to depict them, like at the feet of the cross or with the Virgin Mary or something, with like actual portraits of the commissioners begging for divine intercession. And it is mostly just a vanity piece to say, like, look, we can commission this big famous artist to make this incredible thing. Aren't we the best? So I can understand why Andreas is a bit unhappy about this. But I'm famous and rich. Well, aw. Don't understand how you could accomplish all that you have and be unhappy. I was once very much like you. If I've changed, or if what I wanted was never really real, maybe I've been a fool. Oh, I want life as an artist to be better for you, Caspar. Oh, his little smile. Let's visit my old friend Klaus. Oof. Yeah, let's visit Klaus. Sympathize with the Florentines wanting to blow up all the Medici vanity art. Yeah. What's up, Hannah? You enjoying your stay? It's lovely. Best room we have. Bye. Killian. Little fluffy-haired boy. Go. Mr. Mailer, hello. Nico Berger. From this land house and run it with my wife. Did my boy help me to your room? Yes, it's lovely. Glad to hear it. I did live here a few years back. Everybody's heard that I've been involved in solving the murder. I heard at the Abbey that the Baron was a sacrifice in some diabolical spell the brother was casting. Yeah, that's not right. What? Bits and pieces that people have said here and there. Yeah. Sorry, Nico. I'm a little touchy about this. Oh my god, Samuel is so fabulous. I did not play his card game in my first playthrough. I'm looking forward to playing it in this one. Samuel cosplay when... Gravedigging buddy! And Martin? Andreas Mailer? That's my name. Otto, your beard is bigger now. Again, Google Albrecht Dürer self-portrait because, like, hello. Kaspar Ziegler from Salzburg. What up? Oh. Otto, who is extremely good at math. Oh, Kaspar's 14. Easy living. Even I just had our first little Otto. We call him Utz. Oh, little Utz. That is wonderful news. Let's not make light of the fact that his brother's dead. That's life. Took 4 attempts for me to beat everyone at Lansquenet and win all their money. I am so shit at card games that, like, I am nervous at about the card game mini game, even though I know it's like a mini game and the stakes are relatively low. I'm so shit at card games, so that'll be fun for everyone to watch. I know Ava wrote you about my father's death. Why didn't you write back? Ooh. Guilty. Oh, who could this be? It's me, Martin. Of course, Martin. I love whiling away the hours in the meadow, eh? I thought he was allergic to things in the meadow. Suspicious. Last time I saw Martin was in this meadow. He was sneezing. Seemed he hated being here. Even his mother said he always sneezed when he was in the meadow. Strange. You know what I saw. Sure. Good to see you, Martin. Martin, if that is your real name. Something happening in town. You'll be interested to hear what I have to say. Tell him to come too. Okay, let's go see Klaus and get our hearts broken. Oh, these two. I am back in Tassing. What's up? let's sass this man. Hopefully his visit will be less eventful than your last. Tassing has enough going on. On fire for St. John's Eve tomorrow night. It's my job to hear the confessions. Sure, if there's trouble, Master Mailer will be the first to stick his nose in it. You're not wrong. Remember the last time I was here, I broke someone else's nose. Mother Thomas is like, oh my god! Clarence was executed. Father Abbot made Matthew the new prior. Clarence may have been annoying, but Matthew is even worse. I'm sure he's a delight. It would have been better for everyone if you'd simply allowed Brother Piero to die. Oh, let's just call him names this time. Friends, friends! And to speak to you on the Abbot's behalf, Father Garneau would like to invite you to come to the library tomorrow morning if you're interested in purchasing some of our books. Huh. Had me run off and now he wants me back? Library groceries. Not quite ready yet. Come by tomorrow. Mother Luminata! Since Mother Cecilia passed away a few years ago. Aw. I will come by. Oh. I apologize for my harsh words before. It was rash. It's very nice. Private matter, eh? Interesting. Oh, I know how this goes. I hate it. He walked into his bedroom. How's Magdalene? Andreas. I'm sorry. Bert and Mary died. Can't believe you didn't write back after I told you they'd passed. Me neither! I would have written back. I'll wait for that now. Oh, the kitten! Boop-de-bubble! Business seems to have grown. Prior to advancements made in germ theory during the mid-19th century, child mortality rates were rather high in the developed world, yes. It is unfortunate. 12 articles. They were originally written by Swabian peasants who were demanding changes from their lords. Freedom from serfdom, freedom to hunt and use the woods as God intended, freedom from compulsory labor. Abolition of the inheritance tax, fair appraisal of rent, the return of property to common use and ownership. Bavaria isn't Swabia, but their complaints are just as valid for the peasants of Tassing. This is true. Must be what Otto's talking about. Abbott has been squeezing the peasants for years. Now he's squeezing the townsfolk, and we're pushing back. Your cause is righteous. If you haven't seen the Gertners lately, you should visit them. Didn't think Otto could read. He can't, but just about everyone else can. He speaks, I print, just trying to do my part. I'm sorry, I'm still not in the mood for this late reunion. Come back for dinner. Man, I'm sorry. Will you be good? Gab gab garoo. Central town. I think I have to go listen to Otto right now. Yep. Gang's all here! So many people. Hey, Otilia's still here. I'm going to say will be a surprise. I think I'm going to say that hasn't already been spoken behind closed doors. Time to start saying it openly. Year after year, the Abbey has found new ways to tax the peasants. Piece by piece, the Abbey has taken away our rights to use God's forest to support our families. Law after law gets heaped upon us, restrictions on how we can pay rent, limits on where we can move, who we can wed. Now the death tax. No consideration for widows. No consideration for children. The town council, their ops house. Community hall where people meet. Surely that is a sign the abbot wishes to share his power and to listen to our grievances. Always want to see the best in people. Council is a way for the abbot to divide us. This is not a charity. No, only greed and desperation drive Father Garneau. You'd think that if the abbot could, he'd steal a dead man's soul from heaven itself. Machi Machi. Blocked the shrine of St. Moritz. Now, when we most need the intercession of our saint, the abbot has shut us out. Father Garneau's actions aren't just. They aren't Christian. We've endured this abuse for too long. It's time we let the abbot know we won't take it anymore. Here, here. Anna says, stop, this is foolish. Soldiers are already patrolling nearby towns. If you push against the abbey, you'll incur the Duke's wrath. You could get the town razed and everyone killed. And Mr. Dickhead, I'm not going to listen to what you have to say. I mean, that's true, we are no match for trained soldiers, but you're still a jerk. We could always grind you up instead, Leonard. Don't be shy. Speak up if you have cause. Martin, you won't be overrun. The peasants of Salzburg were able to take the city and have their cause heard. If the people can get the Archbishop of Salzburg to listen to them, then we can do the same with the abbot. Oh, Caspar, do you think my family is in Salzburg is alright? Enough is enough. We can't stand by while the abbot continues treating us poorly. People all over Swabia are taking back their God-given rights. Why shouldn't we do the same? Martin's right. Well spoken, Martin. Words of men can't persuade you. Maybe a sign from a greater power will. The abbot may have locked us out of our saint's shrine, but God has shown me that he is with us. I think that's all I should say for now. Thank you for coming. What could that mean? De Andreas? Clara! Surprised to see you after your long absence. Attilia's paint has really started to flake away these past 7 years. I can't wait to visit Il Peter, too. I'm sorry for not sending you word. I have been just a terrible asshole. In the middle of a strange season. I have found the Gertners. Her speech was very rousing. I hope the Duke doesn't catch word of this. Not my place to judge, I am just concerned. Oh, hey! Hey, yeah! Ah, when I stood my ground when Matthew approached the grave, I knew that would pay off. Did you really see a sign from God? Come talk to me later and I'll tell you what I can. You'd be delighted to have you. That sounds wonderful. I'm starveling. Be sure to feed you well. I am also starveling. Okay, I will go to the Gertners for supper, but I will first do some exploring. Let's see. Not in there. Where's Otilia? Where's Martin? What have you been up to? You look like you've done well for yourself. Art. I supposed I had a lot of adventures for a country boy. Yeah, what did happen to you? Stole some of the Baron's things. I didn't make it far with them. I tried to sell them in Walgau and I got robbed. Luckily, they didn't find the coins I was carrying. The money carried me around Bavaria for another month and a half. When I started stealing, I grew bigger and more confident over time and became a highwayman. Wow. That's what made me quit in the end. I had a partner for the last year of my adventures. I tried to rob some Italians. We thought they were merchants. They were not. They were soldiers guarding the property of an Italian bank. My partner did not survive the encounter. Had to come back and take up the responsibilities I left behind. It's good that you did. It's for the best he wasn't here when I got back. He's a dickhead, so yeah. It's quite a speech you gave back in the Commons. He needs support. The townsfolk aren't as committed to opposing the abbot. If you can't save Attilia's house, she'll be in the church. Nah. I knew that that would happen. I wasn't sure what you had to do to save Attilia's house, and nothing indicated that there was a potential to save it. I think it's if you talk to the archdeacon in like the right way, he'll intervene. But I could not figure out how to do that. That sucks. Anyway, I have to get back to work. Right. I was just hoping, since it said the Widow Kemper down here. Andreas Mailer? That's my name. I am back in Tassie. I've done well for myself. Caspar. He's got the posture of an artist. Aw. Just passing through. How have you been, cat? Poor wolf. Ah, okay. So if Andreas has the Imperial Law degree, I could advocate for the widow. Dang. Well, I'm already constructing my next playthrough in my head of gossiping with Smokey, Imperial Law, and I guess making really good friends with the Abbey. Martin returned! Yay! Saved us from destitution! Wolf. 2 years ago, I try not to dwell on it. Be strong for Brigitte. It really is good to see you again, even in the midst of such terrible times. Howdy. Martin mentioned you're back in town. Like you're doing well for yourselves. I guess you get both degenerates back in town, huh? Andreas. Returned, and he's provided well for us ever since. It's wonderful to hear. Bye! See how the Bowers are doing. What's up, Eddie? These ducks are great. They're very excited. I like that they're just sort of standing there with their beaks open. Hans. It's so sweet that Andreas introduces Caspar to everyone. I'm from Salzburg. I've never been outside of Tassing, or ridden a horse. Tassing's a wonderful place to live. Then you'd have to contend with a lord. It'd be nice to have a change. Yeah, be careful what you wish for. Change does not come peacefully in the Empire. All this foreshadowing. Well, here I am. You look like you've done well for yourself. I have. I'm not going to tell you that I feel like shit about my life. Yeah, Widow Kemper lost her land, and the abbot let us work it. Martin came back. It's been hard to keep up with the demands. A lot of people are upset with the abbot these days. Brother Matthias never let things get this bad. Don't stand too close to the bees, Ultras. Go to the town commons. Where am I? Ah, this is... Let's see what Otto has to say about his sign from God. Ava. Otto. Sign from God. Found something. This will sound crazy, but I found St. Moritz's head. What? His head? Don't say anything more to St. John's Day, then everyone will know. Won't say a word. Well, who else knows about this? Yeah, I feel lucky. I feel concerned for your safety. Aww. Oh, let's go see the blacksmith. Andrus! I am back in Tassing, just for a few days. Well, he did before the unpleasantness. Imagine. You're still welcome in Tassing. Still strict, but a bit quieter about it. And with the peasants? Those been running them into the ground. Can't use the forest anymore. Many of us used to be able to go fishing in there, not anymore. Not gonna get anywhere by keeping quiet. He's a good man and he speaks the truth. The whole town knows it. Even Leonard, even though he won't admit it. I don't know if he knows. How's the married life been treating you? So you've married that girl of yours, Sabina? I did! Oh, Andres. I was in Innsbruck a few years ago. I saw a real pretty girl at the market. Oh. Oh. You think about her sometimes, maybe more than as Christian. You need to go back to Innsbruck and find her. Yeah. Life is too short to spend dreaming about the loves you could have had. No, it feels right. Go find her. Aww. I am a man of inspiration. I think on that inspiring note, I will wrap up the stream for today. I still have the back half of town to talk to, and obviously to eat with the Gertners, and who knows what else I have to do. Lots of little things to do in town. But thank you for joining me for the stream, and as usual, I will be putting this up on YouTube soon. Yes, I will post on Twitter or Instagram if Twitter syncs when I do my next stream. So hope to see you there. And thank you for coming. Bye.